Hey guys, welcome back. My name is Caballero and I'm here at RWA Stardom. Yes, I almost missed this one. I had to check RWA's Twitter account. If I didn't check, then I would have missed this one. So this is a special event, a special pro wrestling event by RWA here in Second Life. And again, if you are watching this in my YouTube channel now, right now, as I'm live streaming, I suggest that you watch the entire thing in world, in Second Life itself. So right now in the ring we have the official referee, one of the official referees of RWA or Rogue Wrestling Alliance, and that is Adam Smith. Rogue official Adam Smith. Adam Smith is his display name. And also, RWA Stardom has a team, and the team of this pro wrestling event in Second Life by RWA is Pirate. Look at that, I think those are fireworks. Yes, there is a pirate ship at the back, and there are fireworks coming out from the pirate ship. Nice. Oh, look at that. I'm taking a look at the fireworks. I do have cameras set up, but since I almost missed the event, I wasn't able to properly set the cameras, which means I'm going to do everything manually. Again, fireworks at the back. There's a pirate galleon or a pirate ship at the back as well. And of course, someone is coming out. Someone, I don't know who, but it's a female wrestler. Let's see who this is. It's Rogue Vagabond Leo West. Leo West just entered the ring. Oh, by the way, you won't hear any voice from the commentators because I turned off voice. The reason why I turned off voice is to help reduce lag. The same reason why I de-render most of the avatars watching. There are avatars watching the event right now. As you can see in chat, there is Ghosty Wumpkins, and he said he is ready. There's also JT Loving Man. They are in chat, but you won't see them because I de-rendered them. The only avatars I didn't de-render are those performing or those who are part of RWA, like the referee, the pro wrestlers, the officials, the management. But if the avatar is not part of RWA, or if the avatar is not wearing an RWA tag, then I'm going to de-render them. Okay, so someone is coming out, and the fans are booing and cheering at the same time. And let's have a look at who this is. It's LEFLEUR. or I guess in English, Irish flower. Irish LEFLEUR. Let's take a good look at Irish LEFLEUR. There you go. We have a good look at Irish LEFLEUR. Going to take a screenshot. Why not? It's free. Here we have Irish LEFLEUR. Another screenshot. Okay, I think she's kind of a mermaid. Okay, so the match has started. Let's go and follow Irish LEFLEUR. Okay, so the action is already happening, but in my viewer, nothing is happening yet. How did I know that the action has already started? Well, because of the sounds. And look at that, they're already breathing hard. So for now, the only voice you will hear in this stream is my voice. But if you do want to hear the commentators, there is a way to do that, and that is by watching the event live in Second Life. Leo West went for a kick. He tried to kick Irish LEFLEUR, but it backfired into a drop kick. So we have a cover, a 1 and a 2. It's a 1 count according to the referee, but I counted 2. And of course, as I've said earlier, the event has a pirate theme, and that is why the background music is a pirate music. It is a pirate music. I wonder what my FPS is. I wish there was a way. But if I'm going to rely on what's displayed or the server, the FPS of the server, I'm not sure if that is the FPS of the server. Maybe it's my FPS. In any case, according to the FPS shown by Second Life, I have like right now I have 20. Hip toss by Leo West on Irish LEFLEUR. Again, guys, you are watching RWA live in Second Life, and this is RWA Stardom. You're watching RWA Stardom, and this is the first match, and it's between Leo West and Irish LEFLEUR. Leo West went for a clothesline, but Irish LEFLEUR ducked and he missed. Instead, Leo West got a slapped. He got slapped by Irish LEFLEUR. And you can take a look at the scenery. The place has a very nice scenery. Again, the event has a pirate theme. That's why there are cannons, cannonballs, And the event is happening on a deserted island. Look at that. Again, they also have a pirate galleon or a pirate ship. And a big boot by Iris LeFleur. And Leah West went down, and Iris LeFleur just grabbed Leah's hair and just tossed her. And of course, Adam Smith didn't like that and said, "Off the hair." And Leah West just went outside the ring. Of course, I'm not sure if the match is a no DQ match, but if it's not a no DQ match, then Leah West should get back inside the ring. Ooh, okay, look at this. Iris LeFleur with a high-risk maneuver, and it backfired. There you go. It backfired. She got caught by Leah West, and Leah West is gorilla pressing. Yes, Leah West is gorilla pressing Iris LeFleur. And there goes Iris LeFleur. Is on the sand, not on the floor but on the sand, and the fans are going wild for that. The referee is counting. Again, you can't win the match if you're outside the ring. We have a cover by Leah West, and 1, 2. Only a 2 count according to referee Adam Smith. Okay, I guess you can call it the Tiger Claw. And a suplex. I forgot what that variation of a suplex is called. And I know that was a spear. And Iris LeFleur is now working on Leah West's legs. More precisely, the left leg. Well, it's not the entire leg, just the thighs. And she is punishing Leah West by what is she doing? Iris LeFleur is trying to pull on Leah West's leg, left leg. Leah West went for the rope, and of course, the referee shouted, "Break it." And right now, both ladies are tired. They are tired already. This match has, it's almost a 15-minute match. Wow. They are giving the two ladies a lot of time. Okay, so something was wrong with that animation. Again, that is Second Life for you. Oh, by the way, Second Life is, I believe, celebrating its 17th anniversary. Yay! Happy anniversary or happy birthday to Second Life. One more year and Second Life is going to turn into an adult. 17 years and still Linden Lab hasn't figured out how to fix lag. Okay, that was a 2 count. Right now, we don't know who's going to win this match. It could be Leah West, or it could be Irish LEFLEUR. And we have a pin attempt right there. The referee is not counting. Hey referee, there you go. 1, 2, and that's the match. The end of the match came out of nowhere. And the winner of the first match is Irish, not Irish, I'm sorry about that. It's Irish LEFLEUR. And he went back to the back. Remember, the back is the pirate ship. Look at that. They do have a pirate ship right there at the back. They are all pirates right now. Someone is shouting tap out. Okay, so that was the first match of today's pro wrestling event here in Rogue Wrestling Alliance. Again, you are watching Rogue Wrestling Alliance Stardom. And who's this? The crowd is booing. Wonder who the avatar is. Let's see. Okay. She's now inside the arena. Just waiting for her to enter the ring. Okay, and we have SAJANA Dubai. SAJANA Dubai, Rogue Vandal just entered the ring. And SAJANA Dubai has something to say. Let's take a look at SAJANA. And let's take a screenshot of SAJANA talking to the crowd. And SAJANA says the 1-year anniversary of the Rogue Wrestling Alliance, the self-proclaimed face of the women's division here, a pioneer in the Rogue Wrestling Alliance, and a woman that has the power to make your man give me roses at your... I've had 3 opportunities to become the RWA Women's World Champion, and I was cheated all 3 times. That's okay. Looks up and down at herself. As you can see, I've matured. Okay, yes you did. Now, although I'm not in that ladder match tonight for the RWA Women's World Championship, and that nerd to Bill, Halsey, and Buff Beefcake victory, that's fine. Now, I'm here to issue an open challenge. Year 2 will be the year of SAJANA Dubai. Now bring out my victim. I'll make this hoe eat the plank. Okay, so SAJANA Dubai has an open challenge. And that's what she said. And I wonder who is going to accept Sajana Dubai's open challenge. It's an open challenge. It means anyone. Well, not exactly anyone. Anyone in the RWA roster can come out and accept the challenge by offered by Sajana Dubai. And as of this moment, I'm not seeing anyone. No one is coming out. Sajana Dubai said, I don't like this. This is taking a little bit long. Maybe the wrestlers are still putting on their costumes. Again, wrestling is not just an athletic event. It's also an event to showcase a wrestler's passion and creativity. And I wonder who that is. Well, it says there's Sky Water 64 by 64. Okay, so ELLIE EMBERS is coming out. ELLIE EMBERS. Right now, she still has no head. I can see it from this distance. She has no freaking head. And the crowd are cheering loudly and wildly for ELLIE EMBERS, who as of this moment has no head. Well, it means that her head is still loading. That is the nature of Second Life. Everything in Second Life is dynamic. Everything is pulled from the server. So if you don't have a fast internet connection, then you'll have a hard time exploring, because you don't actually play Second Life. It's not a game. Second Life is not a game. Second Life is a platform where you can create games if you want to. I guess you can say that Second Life is like Unity 3D, which is an engine, or the better one, Unreal. Okay, Unreal Engine. So let's take a look at ELLIE EMBERS. ELLIE EMBERS, and the crowd were shouting really loud for ELLIE EMBERS. Okay, so here we have ELLIE EMBERS, and I don't think that is a pirate costume though. Is that a pirate costume, Miss ELLIE EMBERS? Well, I don't think that is a pirate costume. At least I don't think it's a pirate costume. ELLIE EMBERS, the name is familiar. Anyway, I'm going to follow ELLIE EMBERS. ELLIE EMBERS has a pair of big boots. Okay, so the second match is between SAJANA Dubai and ELLIE EMBERS. Right now, the viewer is lagging. There goes the match. It has started, and it started with a boot from ELLIE EMBERS. A boot, my goodness. What happened to SAJANA? There you go. There's SAJANA. He got hit by a big boot, and those are big boots by ELLIE EMBERS. Arm drag by ELLIE EMBERS. Another arm drag and into a arm bar. I'm right now making things up. I've been watching wrestling, pro wrestling, for a very long time, and I still couldn't remember the names of the moves. My goodness. That's why I can never be a a professional wrestling commentator, because I couldn't remember the names of the moves. And pro wrestling has a ton of moves, and those moves have a ton of names, because sometimes wrestlers would change they would change the name or names of a wrestling move they use. For example, the sharpshooter by Bret Hart. Bret Hart calls it the sharpshooter, but with Sting calls it the Scorpion Deathlock. Okay, ELLIE EMBERS is just punishing SAJANA Dubai with a series of punches, and now a series of knees and kicks. Okay, what is the referee doing? I was holding the Alt key for too long. Okay, so both ladies are now back at the center of the ring. We have a cover attempt by ELLIE EMBERS, and SAJANA Dubai kicked out in 2. There is someone coming out from the back. Here comes ELLIE EMBERS. No, it's SAJANA Dubai with a headbutt. At least I know that. A kick to the midsection by SAJANA Dubai, followed that up with a knee to ELLIE EMBERS' face. And now ELLIE Ember is it Ember or Embers? Let's see. It's ELLIE EMBERS. So ELLIE EMBERS was on the I guess you can call the wood. That is wood. That is not your traditional wrestling canvas. That is wood, ladies and gentlemen. A leg lariat by ELLIE EMBERS. ELLIE EMBERS is big and she's very athletic. She's big and athletic. And there is something wrong with her underwear. I don't think she's wearing any underwear. She is? Okay, so I guess she is. Because that would be bad. That would be very bad. Let's take a look at what. Okay, elbow by SAJANA Dubai. Here comes SAJANA Dubai. She had to counter with a couple of elbows. to escape that hold by ELLIE EMBERS. And I think ELLIE EMBERS just gave SAJANA Dubai a headbutt. Maybe she's just returning the favor, because SAJANA Dubai did gave ELLIE EMBERS a headbutt earlier. So right now this is just a beatdown by ELLIE EMBERS. Here comes SAJANA Dubai, and ELLIE EMBERS just fell off the ring. Well, that happens. Here comes SAJANA with a... Nope, it was countered. It was countered. I think SAJANA went for a spear. Okay, SAJANA went for a spear, and both of them got pushed out of the ring. The momentum of SAJANA Dubai pushed both of them out of the ring. The referee is counting. And someone just laughed really weird. There was a weird laugh. Okay, so now you can see some avatars, okay, watching the show. Unfortunately, I'll have to de-render them. So what it means is that I'm just taking them off the viewer. They're still there. The viewer just don't show them. That is what de-rendering means. Because the lesser the avatars are for the viewer to render, the viewers per performance, is a lot better. That's why I de-render avatars that are not part of the event. Well, they are part of the event, or part of those performing in the event. I'm not saying that the audience is not part of the event. Obviously, the audience is a big part of the event, but they're not performing. And regardless of what people say about pro wrestling is an event. Pro wrestling is a performance. Pro wrestling is a show, both in real life and in second life. Okay, so this match is already I guess it's already at 15 minutes. I think, based on, I'm just basing it on my live stream. The length of my live stream right now, it's 34 minutes, and we've had 2 matches, including this one. So the first match was, I think, around 14 minutes, and the second match is it just passed 15 minutes, over 15 minutes. And ELLIE EMBERS has been in the offensive most of the match. There's a keep up by ELLIE EMBERS, and then SAJANA Dubai with a spear. from out of nowhere. I was just turning my viewer, or turning my viewer, and SAJANA Dubai was just came out of nowhere. She was there at the bottom of the screen, spearing ELLIE EMBERS. So guys, if you want to, if you have a better internet connection and you have a better computer, and you're a fan of wrestling in Second Life or Second Life Wrestling, and you're watching this in YouTube right now, then I suggest that you come down here at the Rogue House and watch the show live. Because as I've said, if you have a better internet connection, a better computer, then you'll have a much better viewing experience than me right now. Ah, look at that! SAJANA Dubai just came flying down on top of ELLIE EMBERS, and she connected. Okay, so SAJANA Dubai with the walls of Jericho. Look at that. That is the walls of Jericho applied by SAJANA Dubai on ELLIE EMBERS. Let's take a screenshot because it looks nice. That is a nice looking walls of Jericho. Jericho will be proud. Okay, what's happening? I think ELLIE EMBERS is trying to get out of the hold. She's trying to get to the ropes, and she succeeded in getting to the ropes. And because of that, SAJANA Dubai had no choice but to break the hold herself. Leg sweep by ELLIE EMBERS. It worked. Both ladies are taking their time. They're taking their sweet, sweet time. They're not in a hurry. Here comes ELLIE EMBERS, and people are laughing. I don't know why. Okay, the question is, did it connect? Did it connect the double knee stomp on SAJANA Dubai? Okay, ELLIE EMBERS is going to try and do something. Nice! Wow, moonsault into a DDT. Okay. Moonsault into a DDT. Okay, so we have a message from Shay Love, and Shay Love says, hello. A cover 1 and 2 and a 3 count. There you go. First match. Well, not the first match. The second match, which is an open challenge by SAJANA Dubai, goes to ELLIE EMBERS. So the winner of this match is ELLIE EMBERS. Look at that. SAJANA Dubai lost the match. Too bad, too bad. But it was a very good match between the two wrestlers. even though it was dominated by ELLIE EMBERS. Okay, so I'm going to switch windows for now while I de-render some avatars. There is a good number of viewers right now. This is going to take a while. There's so many. There is so many people watching Stardom, Rogue Wrestling Alliance Stardom right now. I'm surprised. But this is a good thing. It means Rogue Wrestling Alliance is becoming popular and it's growing. I just hate special names because they're I can't find them. It's hard finding them in the list of names to de-render. Okay, so we're back. We're back in the ring. Well, I didn't really go anywhere. I just covered the main screen with a technical difficulty. And while the technical difficulty message is displayed, I was going around re-rendering avatars. There's a lot of avatars watching the show right now. And that was just the second match. The first and second matches were both women's wrestling matches. Let's see what's the third match is. Maybe it's another women's wrestling match. I don't think so. Someone just came down from the pirate ship and he is currently walking the plank. Can you call that a plank? I wonder who the guy is. We will find out soon enough who the guy is. Okay, so it's none other than the Tomahawk Henry Parker. So Henry Parker, is he going to compete? Or is he going to be part of the commentary of the show? Let's see. And who is that guy? Someone just went back. It's Jordan Hilfiger. So Jordan Hilfiger is returning to the back. And I think Jordan has some kind of power because he was walking on water. So my guess is the Tomahawk Henry Parker replaced Jordan Hilfiger, because right now Good. Okay, so we have two additional avatars right now. I believe the match is starting. We have a competitor, and he just entered the ring, and he is Rogue Vagabond Sandman. It's the Sandman. This is the third match of today's event, RWA Stardom. And Sandman just entered the ring. And Adam Smith is checking Sandman out. Let's go and take a look at Mr. Sandman. Ooh, look at that. Mr. Sandman is shiny. We have a shiny Mr. Sandman. Mr. Sandman. Okay, so Mr. Sandman is looking good right now. And his opponent is ZACHARY AQUILLIUS. Yes. And ZACHARY AQUILLIUS is wearing a pirate costume. So the third match is between ZACHARY AQUILLIUS and, or is it AQUILLIUS? ZACHARY AQUILLIUS and Sandman. So here we have a look at ZACHARY AQUILLIUS as a pirate. ZACHARY AQUILLIUS, the pirate. Okay, so for this match, going to follow Mr. Sandman. Why not? Mr. Sandman is bright and yellow, and he is glowing as well. And the match has started, and it was started by the Sandman with a drop kick on ZACHARY AQUILLIUS. So the Sandman looks really nice right now. I like his costume. Because he looks like someone who came out of a Power Rangers movie. Go, go, Power Rangers! And he is choking ZACHARY AQUILLIUS with his foot. The referee Adam Smith had to count to 4 before the Sandman stopped choking ZACHARY AQUILLIUS. The pirate ZACHARY AQUILLIUS. Who unfortunately don't look as bright and shiny as the Sandman. Zachary Aquilius got a 2 count from that. I'm sure the match is not going to end very early. Usually the matches are around 15 to 20 minutes. Here comes the Sandman. Boom! Okay, that connected. Cross body by the Sandman, and he got a 2 count from that. The Sandman trying for a roll-up. The referee just counted to 2. The referee is very slow. The referee counted only one or once. He only counted once. And someone in the audience was shouting, "He's a chicken." Maybe he's referring to the Sandman because the Sandman is all yellow right now. He is, well, his outfit or his costume is colored yellow. This time it's Zachary Aquilius who is beating down on the Sandman. The roles are now reversed. Where is Zachary Aquilius? Where did he go? Let's turn the camera around. Okay, so look at that. There he is. Here comes Zachary Aquilius. And boom! Was that a clothesline or was that a knee? I couldn't tell. But if I'm going to guess, it must have been a clothesline. Zachary Aquilius just looking at Sandman, and now he decided to pin him, and he only got a 2 count because the Sandman kicked out in 2. Zachary Aquilius being a gentleman and helped the Sandman up. But I'm sure he is planning on doing something once the Sandman is up. Irish whip by Zachary. And a boot right on the face of Sandman. And again the Sandman is down. Something happened and Zachary Aquilius just fell down on the floor. I wonder what the Sandman is doing. Is that an abdominal stretch? It could be an abdominal stretch by the Sandman, but it's hard to tell. Here comes Zachary Aquillius. He's back with his peg leg. And he just gave the Sandman a big freaking slap. Right on the Sandman's face. Was that a DDT by Zachary Aquillius? Maybe it was. Zachary Aquillius just looking down on the Sandman, who is writhing in pain. And now the referee is blocking my view. Please don't block my view. I just looked away for a second and then I looked back and the referee was... What? It's over. Okay. Zachary Aquillius got a win over the Sandman. So congratulations to Zachary Aquillius. And that, ladies and gentlemen, was the third match. The Sandman came out with a bright and shiny and glowing yellow outfit, but it was not enough to distract Zachary Aquillius. The Sandman started strong, but for some reason and just no reason at all, Zachary Aquillius was able to reverse the situation and eventually win the match. So right now I am, to be honest, I'm feeling a little bit tired because the time is 6:59 a.m. The show started at 5 a.m. in the morning my time. That is the reason why I'm missing a lot of this pro wrestling shows and events right now. Before I was able to do it. I had the energy and the staying power to wake up early, really early in the morning, to give you guys or to live stream these wrestling events. But when 2020 entered, or when it became 2020, when the year 2020 happened, for some reason I couldn't stay, I lost the energy for some reason. I would feel very tired early in the morning, and my body would just like, just my mind, brain is telling my body to just go to bed and rest and sleep. But this is a special one. Again, as I've said earlier, at the start of the show, I almost missed this one. Also, you're not hearing the commentators because I turned off voice. in CS:GO or Counter-Strike Global Offensive, I would always get this lag while playing the game, and I found out it was caused by uh, the voice feature. So I turned off voice in CS:GO and the lag disappeared. So using that same idea, because I would always lag when I live stream a second live event or something like that. So I'm trying this I'm trying to experiment with turning the voice off, which means if there is a promo spoken by the talent and not typed in chat, then you will not hear the promo. Same with the commentators. Okay, so this is the fourth match, and in the ring right now we have Jordan HILFIGER-JULES. Jordan HILFIGER-JULES, and I don't know what's happening, but the crowd is not happy. And outside the ring we have the White Rose, AVARICE, ASKHAM. The White Rose. By the way, the White Rose, AVARICE, ASKHAM followed me today in Twitter. So thank you very much for following Mr. AVARICE, the White Rose, ASKHAM. Okay, so the match has already started. I didn't hear the bell rung, but I guess it doesn't matter. There you go, the bell just rung. And AVARICE, ASKHAM, the White Rose, is just beating down on Jordan HILFIGER-JULES. Big clothesline by the White Rose on Jordan HILFIGER, who for some reason has a very shiny body. He spent a lot of Linden dollars on baby oil. Jordan HILFIGER-JULES spent maybe thousands of Linden dollars on baby oil to make his skin bright and shiny like that. Look at that. His skin is shining, it's glowing, it's reflecting light. Of course, the White Rose's body is also reflecting light. It's also shiny, but it's not as shiny as Jordan HILFIGER-JULES, because maybe the White Rose, AVARICE, ASKHAM only used water. Maybe it's just perspiring, and that's what's causing him to have a glowing skin. But Jordan HILFIGER's skin is like glowing all over. Look at that. Well, it's not glowing, it's shining. It's reflecting light, which means he bought a lot of baby oil. Maybe he took a bath in a tub of baby oil. So here we have Jordan HILFIGER-JULES with a series of knees, and then what is that? He just slammed the White Rose's face on the floor. Jordan HILFIGER is happy with what he did. And the crowd is, I guess the crowd didn't like that. there is a battle of booing and cheering, and right now the booing is winning. Again, this is the fourth match, and we just entered the second hour of RWA Stardom. This is not an ordinary RWA wired episode. This is Stardom. Look at that. I forgot to take a screenshot of Jordan Hilfiger with that post. Too bad. Too bad. Okay, it got blocked. The suplex attempt by Jordan Hilfiger got blocked. Here comes the White Rose with, I guess you can call that a boot, a leg lariat. And what the freaking hell was that? He basically just climbed Jordan Hilfiger and gave him the knee. Okay, so we have a cover, one, only a one count according to the referee. The referee is of course none other than Adam Smith, Adam freaking Smith, who is also a wrestler. What's happening? Let's spin the camera around. There you go. We're looking at, right now I'm following Jordan Hilfiger. The camera is focused on Jordan Hilfiger-Jules. The White Rose is taking his sweet time. I don't understand why pro wrestlers do that. They would pause and do stupid shit and not follow up with another move. And right now they're just exchanging punches. Look at that. That is not freaking real. No one punches that fast. I guess the White Rose won that exchange. Here comes the White Rose. I wonder what that move is called. It's like a drop kick with just one leg. It's not a leg lariat, not a big boot, but it's a nice looking move, but it's not a finisher. Again, if you're watching this in YouTube now, live, and you have a better computer and a better internet connection, remember, I'm running this, I'm live streaming this on an AMD Phenom processor. So if you have maybe a Ryzen or a Xeon or an i9 computer, it's best to watch the event live in Second Life itself, because you'll have a much better performance, which means you'll have a much better viewing experience. And who the freaking hell is this guy? It's Kalen Rain. I don't know why Jordan Hilfiger-Jules is running away. We just saw the voices of Rogue Wrestling Alliance, Henry Parker, the Tomahawk, and Crystal something. I forgot her last name, but I believe her name is Okay. That was a super kick. Super kick landed by Jordan Hilfiger. So that was a strategy. So what Jordan Hilfiger is, he ran around the ring. The White Rose ran after him. He entered the ring. The White Rose entered the ring, but Jordan Hilfiger was waiting for the White Rose, and he connected with a super kick. And again with the wrestling pose. Sir, you are wasting time. You are wasting time playing to the crowd. kick to the midsection. That is usually a setup to something, like maybe that. I forgot what it's called. It's not the code breaker, right? Is it the code breaker? Is it the code breaker? I'm not sure if that was a, because there are two variations of that move. One doing it on the front and one doing it on the back, and each variation has a name, and I can only remember one, and it's the code breaker. I think it's a code breaker. So Jordan HILFIGER-JULES has the code breaker in his arsenal or repertoire of moves. Again, Mr. Jordan, instead of arguing with the referee, just follow up with the next move, and I'm sure that will end the White Rose AVARICE ASKHAM. Okay, let's this is going to do something. Let's move the camera. Well, move my viewer. Okay, it got countered. It got countered. I wasn't expecting that counter by the AVARICE or the White Rose AVARICE ASKHAM. And now the White Rose is taunting Jordan HILFIGER-JULES. Okay, so I don't know what happened there. And a kick to the shin. By the White Rose. Again, it's also a setup. And I think that move is called the Famouser. I think that is a Billy Gunn move. I don't know the exact name, but it's a Billy Gunn move. It's the, again, I'm guessing here, but it could be the Famouser, if my memory is correct. But that is a Billy Gunn move. So if you don't know who Billy Gunn is, he is a former WWE wrestler. He's also part of the D-Generation X, I believe. Anyway, the winner of the match is the White Rose AVARICE ASKHAM, even though the entire match was dominated by Jordan HILFIGER-JULES. Wow. So the code breaker, I believe that was the finisher of Jordan HILFIGER-JULES. The code breaker was his finisher, but the AVARICE ASKHAM, or the White Rose AVARICE ASKHAM, kicked out of the code breaker. Again, you can correct me in the comment section, because, hey, again, even though I've been watching pro wrestling for a very long time, in fact, since the 80s, I just couldn't remember the names of the moves because there's so many of them and there are so many variations. Sometimes it would pop into mind. Sometimes it's on the tip of my tongue. I just couldn't remember the name or names. So that was the fourth match. And again, like the previous match, it ended like out of nowhere, like an RKO. It came from out of nowhere. Okay, so Mr. Adam Smith is heading out. Maybe his set is over. Maybe Adam Smith is just contracted to officiate 4 matches, and he's being replaced by the good old granny, the golden girl, herself. The golden girl is in the ring. Before it was Betty Harrowing, but I guess the good old granny or the golden girl and Betty Harrowing, they traded places. Because the golden girl was wrestling before, but now she's a referee. And Betty Harrowing, who was a referee before, but now she's wrestling. So what does it mean? It means they traded places. Arbok. Someone posted a joke. What Pokemon is also a pirate? And the answer was Arbok. Okay. I would have laughed if I was familiar with Pokemons. Okay, so we're just waiting for the next match. I'm sure that was not the end of RWA Stardom. They have this very nice set. Look at that. That is a very nice set. It is a pirate team event. There's a pirate galleon or a pirate ship right there in front of us. And we are on an island. Yes, we are on an island. You may not be seeing avatars or an audience. You may not be seeing any people watching, but there's a lot of people watching right now. The only reason you're not seeing them is because I de-rendered them. Okay, so I'm seeing a few avatars now. Let me just go and de-render them while the match is still, while we are waiting for the next match. Hold on, Tiger Sharks. Okay, so we're back. And just in time for the next match, because in the ring right now we have, it's the manager, Pinky Devon. So Pinky Devon is in the ring. And I'm not sure if it, let me look at her tag. Her tag is Rogue Ally. So she's basically just a fan. She has a microphone, which means she's speaking right now. But sadly, again, I turned off the voice of my viewer, so we won't be hearing Pinky talk. But I'm going to take a screenshot of Pinky because I like her outfit. It looks like a pirate, a somewhat glamorous looking pirate, but it's still a pirate, I guess. Although it's a glamorous one. So again, I'm sure Pinky Claridge or Pinky Devon is saying something. Maybe he's saying, "Hello, people." I'm sure she didn't say something like that. Nope, I don't think so. Again, the best way to watch this event is in Second Life itself, because Again, I'm running this on I'm live streaming this on an AMD Phenom 2 processor. So if you have a much better computer, maybe you're running one of those new Ryzen processors by AMD, or maybe one of those next generation processor by Intel, because the Second Life viewer is still a CPU or a processor heavy application. It's not like other applications that uses the GPU more, the graphics card or the graphics processor. Because Second Life uses an old engine. This is an old technology. It's like the engine was built in the 80s. No, not the 80s, the 90s. It was built before 2000s. So it's running on an old engine. And because of that, it still uses the processor. So if you have a fast processor, a fast CPU, then you'll have a lot better performance than what I'm getting right now. Of course, they've upgraded I guess the engine that runs Second Life. I'm sure they did, because avatars now look like 100 times better when I first played Second Life. I first played Second Life in 2005, and then I quit because I didn't know what I was doing, and then I came back in 2007. This time there was a tutorial, there was a guided tutorial. So the learning curve was still high, but in 2007, Second Life felt more like a game. Even though Second Life was never meant to be a game, this is a platform. A platform where you can create things like a pro wrestling show like this. Can you create a pro wrestling show in World of Warcraft? Of course not. Maybe in I'm not sure about that new game by Nintendo. I've seen people posting pictures or screenshots of their places with rings, chairs. It looks like they have a wrestling arena, in their places in the game, but it's nowhere near Second Life's capabilities, even though Second Life is still very laggy. Okay, I don't know what Pinky Devon said. That's why you should watch this thing in world, as we call it. It's not in game but in world. So you can search for Rogue Wrestling Alliance or RWA. Join the group, because once you join the group, you'll have access to the notices, and then open one of the notices to get a landmark to this place, to where the event is happening. Right now, it's happening right this moment. If you're watching live in YouTube, it's happening right this moment. And if you have a much better internet connection, oh, by the way, speaking of internet connection, I just read one of Elon Musk's tweet that the Starlink can have an 8 millisecond ping. Seriously? If that happens, maybe we can say goodbye to lag. I doubt it. But 8 milliseconds? I'm not sure if he was telling the truth, or if that was just their goal. 8 milliseconds is basically just you're within the area of the server. But he tweeted something like that about their upcoming Starlink network, internet network. It's a satellite internet network. I hope it's cheap, and I hope it's super stable. If it's cheap, then maybe right now I'm already paying, you know, paying a good amount of money on our internet connection, because internet connection in uh, in where I am is not cheap. It costs a lot of money, and right now with the lockdown and the pandemic, um, we don't have any work, so which means no work means no money. No money means no way to pay for internet connection. Oh my goodness. And it's a problem. But then again, let's not focus on that, because that is not why we are here. We are here to enjoy this wrestling event by Rogue Wrestling Alliance, RWA Stardom. And the crowd, if you can hear it, the crowd is making a lot of noise. They are making a lot of noise, but there's nothing happening in the ring. A lot of noise, but nothing's happening. And then everything went quiet. Okay, it's getting loud again. Okay, so I just saw some sparkles. What's happening here? The crowd is going wild over nothing. Maybe they're going wild over the golden girl, good old granny. Or maybe they're going wild because of the Tomahawk, Henry Parker, because they're right there. You can see them sitting on a cannon. Oh, we have another avatar here. Oh, it's Skillex. Skillex. I forgot where he wrestles. If I'm going to guess, my best guess is he wrestles at VWE or DCWF. Anyway, on this side we have Henry Parker, and then on this side we have Krystalia, Amante, Arcane. There you go. It's Krystalia, Amante, Arcane, and the Tomahawk. And of course, the official replacing Adam Smith is the Golden Girl, good old granny. R. Maybe I should play the theme song of SpongeBob, because that is a pirate song. But then again, I would get a copyright strike, or a copyright claim, or at worst a copyright strike from whoever owns that theme song. You see those black thing? Those are screens, and that's where they play the the entrance of videos of the wrestlers. I can try turning that on, but my experience with those is they cause a lot of lag. That's why I haven't turned those on. But I can turn those on. But then again, my it will cause lag. It will cause network lag, because those videos are pulled from somewhere. They're loaded from the outside. They're not downloaded, or they're not preloaded on those screens. They are pulled from either YouTube or from a server somewhere. from an external source. Maybe if those videos were like loaded into those screens and they are played back, maybe I would turn them on. But since that is not the case, I can't do that because it causes a lot of lag. Same with the avatars. The more dynamic objects are displayed on screen, the laggier the screen is. That's why I de-render avatars that are not part of the performance, or you know. Of course, again, as I've said, the avatars in the audience are part of the show. They are very much part of the show, but they're not performing. And since they're not performing, they're just causing a lot of lag on my viewer. So it's best to just de-render them and just focus on the performers. Okay, so we have here Barbie WUMPKINS, a rogue vagabond. Barbie. She's a Barbie girl, and I have no idea why she's stretching like that. There's no need to do any stretching. But I am going to take a closer look at Barbie. This is my first time saying Barbie in RW. And I guess it's also my first time seeing her wrestle in RWA. So let's take a look at Barbie WUMPKINS, and let's take a picture. Why not? It's free. There you go. Taking a picture is allowed by RWA. Of course, you must be very careful, because taking pictures and videos is kind of strict if we're going to follow the community guidelines of Second Life. But fortunately, I haven't gotten any complaints yet. Please don't report me. I'm not making any money from this, so please don't report me. Because the community guidelines are very strict when it comes to taking pictures and recording videos. In fact, according to the community guidelines, you'll have to get permission from every avatar that is on the video. Seriously. Because they're treating Second Life is treating Second Life resident as actual people, which they are. They're not bots. They're actual people. There are actual people behind the avatar, I guess. Although there are many bots in Second Life, and you can buy bots. I'm trying to promote a bot right now, but I don't know how to promote it because I have no idea how the bot works. So again, the community guidelines of Second Life is very strict when it comes to recording and taking pictures. So if you are a, by the way, if you are a performer, I do have permission from RWA to live stream their events. But if you are a performer and you don't want yourself displayed, please let me know and I could just de-render you permanently. There is an option in the viewer to de-render avatars permanently. That way, you won't. I don't have to de-render you every time, so I can just de-render you permanently. Of course, to do that, I'll have to mute you and then block you and then de-render you permanently. But then again, it will be weird because whenever you are in a match, the other performer will be performing with an invisible opponent. It'll be weird, but just please let me know and don't report me to Second Life. Again, I'm not making any money from this. Okay, so for some reason the viewer is lagging, and look at the animation. There you go. I think it's getting better. Let's go and follow. I forgot who the opponent of Barbie is. I think let's check her name. It's ALLIRA KYTORI. So ALLIRA KYTORI versus Barbie WUMPKINS. Okay. So we have ALLIRA KYTORI. ALLIRA is looking good. It doesn't mean Barbie doesn't look good. She also looks good. There is something wrong with this arm lock, I guess. Do you call it an arm lock? Sometimes I would make things up if I don't know the name of a certain move. It's kind of fun that way, making things up. Okay, so where did Barbie go? Where did Barbie go? Barbie went away. What? Is the match over? Okay. A big roundhouse punch by Barbie, and she followed that up with a DDT. So that is very basic. Everybody knows a DDT. Because back in the day, wrestling moves are not complicated. They are very simple. We have the DDT, we have the body slam, we have the suplex, we have the clothesline, and then as decades pass, wrestling moves becomes super complicated. Now we have the Code Red, we have the Canadian Destroyer, and if you look at both of them, they look the same but different. We now have like a million holds. And a million variations of a move. For example, the cutter, it has like a million variations. But it's just a freaking cutter. What happened there? I don't know what happened there. I did see Barbie jump off the platform, and I guess she landed on ALLIRA. Okay, so based on what I'm seeing, this match is a false count anywhere match, and right now they're wrestling on water. Look at that. That is a nice looking water, but for some reason they are walking on water. They have superpowers. Maybe they're the Messiah because they're walking on water. And Barbie with a knee on ALLIRA KYTORI. I'm getting a little bit of lag. Ah, look at that. So Barbie ran away, but that was a trap. It's a trap! It was a trap set up by Barbie. She made ALLIRA KYTORI ran after her and then she just clobbered her. It's clobbering time, I guess. And I don't know what Barbie is doing. She's just sitting there watching ALLIRA KYTORI. And then I believe that was a kick to the midsection. She had to do it twice because the first time she did it, it didn't connect. And a big roundhouse kick right on ALLIRA KYTORI's head. And we have a cover, and it ended with a count of 2. And again, Barbie is taking her sweet time. Don't ask her to get up. Just go and beat her down. What are they doing? Okay, here comes ALLIRA KYTORI. I think Barbie is a lot taller than ALLIRA KYTORI. And both ladies are brawling outside. Barbie with a headbutt, ALLIRA with a series of punches. ALLIRA is fighting back. Another headbutt by Barbie. I don't think those headbutts were connecting. And now they're on top of this barrel. Okay, so they're fighting on top of a barrel. You won't see this in WWE. And Barbie just got slammed off the barrel. And look at that, Barbie's down. There's a camp. There's a camp next to the barrel, and Barbie's down there. I don't know where ALLIRA KYTORI is going. He just went around the camp. Maybe she doesn't know where she is. Hey ALLIRA, you are in a match against Barbie WUMPKINS. There you go, something is bouncing. I'm not going to tell you what that is. I'm sure many of you can guess what I was referring to. So this is the third women's match, and it's my first time noticing anything bouncing. Okay, so again, we have a cover, a 1 and a 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. My goodness, what kind of count is that? That was an 8 count for. Again, we're talking about Second Life here, so sometimes the action animations are not synced. Hello, good old granny. Right now I don't know where ALLIRA KYTORI is going. Barbie is just behind her. And stop bouncing. A reverse Rana. A reverse Rana by Barbie on ALLIRA KYTORI, and now both of them are down. And I don't know why, or I don't know how a reverse Rana hurt Barbie, but I guess she's still feeling the pain of the beating that, or feeling the pain of the slam. He got slammed off that barrel by ALLIRA KYTORI. Throw sand in her eyes, Barbie. Okay, so there you go. That was a tip from Ghosty Wumpkins. I don't know if Barbie Wumpkins is related to Ghosty Wumpkins. They both have the same last name. And she had to do the scorpion kick twice. And she just planted ALLIRA KYTORI's face on the sand using her, what's that, left thigh. And those are big thighs, by the way, big thighs. So Barbie Wumpkins is using an actual last name, the same with Ghosty Wumpkins. Those are their actual last names. So these are old Second Life accounts. My goodness. And maybe Barbie is thinking of getting some treasure. Look at that. There is a treasure chest. And ALLIRA KYTORI just followed her. Maybe ALLIRA KYTORI is trying to stop Barbie from stealing treasure. Maybe those are their pirate treasures. So Barbie just fell off the treasure chest. Okay, so what is ALLIRA KYTORI's thinking? What are you thinking, ALLIRA? Okay, so again she had to do that twice. It's because the animation wasn't synced. Second Life will do that. If the animation didn't sync, it will just repeat it. Ah, look at that! Is that blood? Okay. So Barbie is bleeding. Barbie, what's this? Barbie Wumpkins is bleeding. Look at that, you can see blood on her face. The midsection. Code Red! Code Red, 1, 2, 3. Okay, Code Red got finished with a Code Red by ALLIRA KYTORI. So there is a difference between a Code Red and a Canadian destroyer. A Canadian destroyer is basically a pile driver, a sunset flip into a pile driver, while a Code Red is a sunset flip into a power bomb. I think that's the difference between the two. I think what ALLIRA KYTORI did was a Code Red because it looks. The last move looks like a power bomb. Anyway, it doesn't matter because the winner of the match is ALLIRA freaking KYTORI. Okay, look at that. Oh, we have a couple of avatars now, and another avatar there loading. Look at that. Look at the animation. Look at the FPS. The FPS dropped when I focus my viewer on the avatars watching. Okay, that was a good match between the two. Very good match. Okay, so while we're waiting for the next match, I'm going to de-render some avatars. Please hold on, Tiger Sharks. So it looks like Barbie is okay. We have Skillex. I'm sorry, Skillex, but I have to de-render you. Then we have Daniel Easton. I'm sorry, Daniel Easton. I'm not trying to be rude, but I have to de-render you. Again, it's all in the name of better performance on my viewer. Okay, we have India V Fenty. I'm sorry, but I'm also going to de-render you if I can find your name. There you go. Again, it's not personal. Nothing I do is personal. It's just that it's for the sake of the performance of my viewer. Okay, let's go back in the ring. There you go. It looks like Barbie was okay. She was able to get up and walk back on her own. Again, the winner of that match was ALLIRA freaking KYTORI with a code red on top of a treasure chest. I would like to get some of those treasures, maybe sell them in the black market so I could pay my bills. But unfortunately, those are not real treasure. Okay, so next match is about to happen, and we have Sky Tropical Beach. What? Sky Trop? Okay. So that was the name of the object. Okay, so coming down and entering the arena is TJ AQUILLIUS. It's TJ AQUILLIUS. He is, I believe, related to ZACHARY or Zach AQUILLIUS. Loving Man. Okay, he has a new name. It's TJ AQUILLIUS, Loving Man. And I've de-rendered a few of, I guess a few of either his siblings. There were a few Loving Mans watching in the crowd. I've already de-rendered them. You won't see them, but they're in the crowd. That's why you're hearing a lot of this noise, crowd noises from the audience. There won't be any crowd noises if there weren't any audience, but there are people watching the show right now, live here in the arena. There's a lot of them, by the way, a lot of them. So congratulations to RWA for having this very successful pro wrestling event in Second Life. So someone is just came from the back rowing a boat, rowing his boat. But there's no stream, so I guess that's where his rowing ends. And it's Mr. Spaghetti himself, Pasta Lopez. When I first watched RWA, it was VAW before. One of the old names in that company or promotion was Pasta Lopez and Malakhi, and I guess Victory and even Henry Parker. But now the company is now, or the promotion is now called Rogue Wrestling Alliance. And okay, so Mr. Spaghetti is carrying a deadly weapon in the ring. Look at that. He's carrying a broadsword in the ring. Mr. Spaghetti, this is a pro wrestling match. It's a pirate team pro wrestling match, but it doesn't mean you can carry a deadly weapon around in the ring. No. That is a no. And look at that, his body just disappeared. What's happening? Oh, this is so mind freaking blowing. Okay, so that's how avatars change the clothes now in Second Life, especially avatars that are wearing mesh bodies. Yes, mesh bodies. Okay, before it was sculpts, and now we have mesh and now we have mesh bodies, and they cost like thousands of Linden dollars. Yeah, I remember this. 3,000 Linden dollars is $10 in real life. Well, the exchange is around 270 to 280 per dollar, but that is in the Linden dollar exchange. But if you're going to go in the black market, it's like 300 for a dollar. Okay, so I'm going to follow Mr. Spaghetti. Why not? Mr. Spaghetti. Mr. Spaghetti. We're going to follow Mr. Spaghetti. Again, guys, you're watching RWA Stardom in Second Life. Tropical Paradise. If you're watching this in my YouTube channel or in any of the channels where I'm streaming it, and you're not happy with the the performance of the video, not the performance of the performers, because the video is lagging or something, it's because again I'm live streaming on a computer running on a AMD Phenom 2 processor. It's an old processor. It's like 10 years old, maybe even more. I believe it was released in 2010. It's already 2020, so that makes it a 10-year-old processor. The Second Life viewer, the Second Life engine is processor heavy, CPU heavy. So if you're watching this and you're not feeling it and you would like a much better viewing experience, then just watch it in world live. Yeah, watch it in world live. There was a big drop kick by Mr. Spaghetti, and look at that. Can you see me? So I guess it's John Cena now. Oh my goodness. Mr. Spaghetti is now John Cena. He's the John Cena of RWA. What? What? And if you don't know where the location is, then just use the search feature. Search for RWA, join the fan group, and then joining the fan group will give you access to the notices. Open one of the notices and it will have a landmark or a link to the location. Use the landmark or use the link, and you'll be teleported right here in this island where RWA Stardom is happening. It's happening right now. The show is happening. There was a lag, an animation lag. That was such a beautiful move, but we didn't see it because of animation lag. Again, everything in Second Life is dynamic. It's pulled from the server, and then it is saved into your computer. But even though everything is saved into your computer, it doesn't mean it will load faster the next time. It does load faster, but still it still checks the server for updates and changes from the last time the object or whatever it is got downloaded. In fact, you can steal all the textures shown in your viewer because they are downloaded into your computer. They are in your computer. It's in your viewer's cache. But the problem is the names are coded, and they're not saved as PNG or JPEG or anything like that, so still won't be able to see them. And TJ, I don't know where TJ got the, I guess you can call it a bamboo sword, but he got one out of nowhere, and now he's using it on Mr. Spaghetti. In fact, he already used it on Mr. Spaghetti. Mr. Spaghetti got hit on the back with that bamboo sword. I guess you can call it a kendo stick. TJ preparing pasta for dinner. Very funny. But I don't call pasta Mr. Pasta Lopez. I don't call him pasta. I call him Mr. Spaghetti. So why would you toss the kendo stick away or the bamboo sword away when you can use it when you can use it over and over on Mr. Spaghetti? And now I believe TJ is taking off the top turnbuckle cover. Those are covers because the reason for that is they're covering. There is a metal piece that holds the ropes, and those covers cover those metal pieces. That's why in real life pro wrestling, if you take off the cover and it's a no DQ, it's a normal match, and you hit your opponent's head on the uncovered turnbuckle, it's made of metal, you'll get disqualified. But if it's a no DQ match, I believe this one is a no DQ match, you can go wild, I guess. You can go crazy, and you won't get disqualified. TJ Aquilius looking good. TJ. Again, Mr. Spaghetti with a drop kick. Here comes Mr. Spaghetti. And now, look at that. He's slamming TJ Aquilius face on that exposed metallic or metal turnbuckle. So what TJ Aquilius did earlier backfired. Too bad it backfired on TJ Aquilius. And Pasta Lopez shouts, "Censored it!" Okay, look at that. TJ Aquilius with the broadsword. Oh my goodness. It's going to chop. I guess he's going to chop slash someone. And we have a Scooby-Doo chase. Scooby-Dooby-Doo, where are you? We got some work to do now. Come on, Scooby-Doo, I see you. So this is a Scooby-Doo chase. Yeah. Where is TJ? Look at that, Mr. Spaghetti. Well, Mr. Spaghetti took himself out. Okay, so TJ, you must take advantage of this opportunity because Mr. Spaghetti is down. He's out cold. He bumped himself on the what do you call this? Steel staircase or steel stairs. He was like swinging his sword like a wild man. You obviously don't know how to use a sword, and if you don't know how to use a sword, this is what happens. you get in an accident. Okay, so TJ Aquilius is now taking advantage of Mr. Spaghetti's foolishness, running around swinging a sword. So Irish whip by TJ Aquilius, and Mr. Spaghetti hit that. I guess you can call it a metallic post. Those metallic posts, they're used to hold the thing that holds the lights. That is a very nice description of the object. The thing that holds the lights. Okay, so now TJ Aquilius with a wooden bat. Why would you use a wooden bat when you can use a aluminum bat? My guess is because a wooden bat is heavier, and since it's heavier, it will deal more damage. That's why in professional competitive sports like boxing and MMA, weight matters. Weight matters because the heavier you are, the more power you have, and that would be a disadvantage if you're fighting a lower weight opponent. That's why there are weight limits or weight categories in pro wrestling, not pro wrestling, in boxing and in MMA. Or even in amateur wrestling, if you've seen amateur wrestling or amateur wrestling. In pro wrestling, weight limits don't matter. It doesn't matter. Even sex doesn't matter. Because it's pro wrestling. It's a performance. It's telling a story. Boxing don't have to tell a story, I guess. You just have to knock the other, you knock the other boxer out and you win. And people will go wild, especially if it ends with a knockout. I don't know what TJ Aquilius is doing. My guess is speaking with somebody. Again, there are people watching, and there are avatars around the arena. The only avatars you're seeing right now are the wrestlers, the performers, the referee, Krystalia, Arcane, Amante, and the Tomahawk, Henry Parker. But there are wrestlers, or there are avatars, people watching around the arena, but you don't see them because I de-rendered them. Besides, I just thought about it. The lesser avatars shown in the video, the lesser the risk of getting reported. I guess it's a good idea regardless. Because I really don't have the time and even the confidence of asking each and every one of the avatars in the audience for a permission. I don't know many of them. In fact, even the wrestlers, even in this in RW, I don't personally know any of the performers in RWA. Okay, so that was a brain buster by Mr. Spaghetti on TJ Aquil. I'm surprised, honestly, I'm surprised that TJ Aquilius didn't took advantage of what happened earlier. That was a chance, a big chance that he just wasted. A wasted chance. A wasted chance that I've been given. Okay, so that was a you know, a lyrics from a song. So I'm never gonna dance again. Again, Mr. Spaghetti with his foolish act of swinging a sword when he obviously doesn't know how to swing a sword. You just don't swing it wildly like that. Okay, so again, Mr. Spaghetti just entered the ring carrying a sword. Okay, he's going to slap the sword on TJ Aquilius' face. And there was a low blow. Good move by TJ Aquilius. Low blow. And there was a slashing motion, but I guess it was late. And then TJ Aquilius with a spear, he followed it up with a series of punches. Again, the referee is not doing anything because obviously this is a no disqualification match. And now TJ Aquilius he just floated in the air with the greatest of ease. And look at that, the match is over. I guess this is a first blood match, and whoever draws blood first wins the match. And in this case, TJ Aquilius, he drew the blood first. He drew. Oh, maybe that's the reason. Maybe that's the reason why Mr. Spaghetti was carrying his sword. You know. What better way to draw blood with a sword? But obviously his plan didn't happen. It didn't materialize. His plan of using the sword to draw blood on TJ Aquilius failed. It failed miserably. And instead of him drawing blood, it was TJ Aquilius who drew blood, and he won the match. So congratulations to TJ Aquilius. And I guess my advice to Mr. Spaghetti is that he needs to do some basic training with the sword. Okay, so winner of the match. I'm going to take. Oh, what happened? Look at that! Something happened to TJ. There are fireworks. Fireworks happened, and TJ turned blue. Okay, so my guess is TJ Aquilius is afraid of fireworks. You can see it right there. TJ Aquilius turned blue as soon as the fireworks started shooting. Okay, let's take a look at the fireworks. Yeah, so we have here a fireworks display in broad daylight. How about we change the setting to night? Maybe it will have a much better effect. There you go. There you go. Yeah, that looks nice. Screenshot. Screenshot is free. Nice. I like it. Going to take lots of screenshots of the fireworks. I was wondering why they have fireworks in broad daylight. But then again, in Second Life you can change night into day instantly. Magically. I wonder who's the fireworks is for. They are using a lot of fireworks, and it's lagging my computer right now. Fireworks all around. Yeah. Fireworks. More fireworks. Baby, you're a firework. Maybe you're not a firework. Okay. Firework is over. Let's go back in the ring. Okay, I'm going to change my graphics. I'm not sure how it will affect this, but let's go high. Let's go high. There you go. We're going high, ladies and gentlemen. We're going high. Just went high. Okay, region is set to wind light. Let's use the region wind light. What is the region wind light? Oh, it didn't change. So the region wind light is set to midnight. Okay, so this next match is set to a high graphics with no ambient occlusion, whatever that is. Ambient occlusion. What is ambient occlusion anyway? Okay, someone is walking down, entering the arena, and into the ring is where, and his skin is also freaking shiny. Let's see who it is. It's Dylan Mattel, Rogue Vandal, Dylan Mattel. Okay, we have Dylan Mattel. Unfortunately, we can't see his face because there are no lights in front of the arena. There are lights around the arena. Maybe I'll find a much better. Let's see. We have sunset, sunrise, Anon, Studio Light. Let's try Analu Outdoor Night. Let's see how good this is, or how bad it is. I think this is better. Let's take a closer look at Dylan Mattel. So we have Dylan Mattel. Let's take a screenshot of Dylan Mattel. Okay, so it's nighttime. Okay, I'm going to try the other one, Outdoor City. Let's see. Let's see. Ooh, okay. Outdoor City. City Night. How about City Night? Outdoor Night. Okay, I'm going to stick with Outdoor Night. Ah, look at that. There are flames. There are flames coming out from all over the place. Look at that. Flame. Flames of Rekka. There you go. And let's see who this is. It's Shiryo. I don't know how to read his first name, but his last name reads Shiryo. So we have Shiryo. We have Shiryo against Dylan Mattel. Okay, Shiryo versus Dylan Mattel. Okay, so maybe we can find a much better night. Ambient dark. Let's try ambient dark. Ooh, okay. I like this. It's dark. So the light source is coming from the center of the arena. Look at that. It's ambient dark. How about ambient gray? Let's see ambient gray. Okay, let's go with ambient gray for now. Let's go and follow Shiryo. Shiryo, my man. Let's go follow Shiryo. I don't know who Shiryo is. Just going to follow him. That's how I record or live stream these matches. Okay, so both wrestlers are at the center of the ring. I don't know what Dylan is doing. I have no idea what happened because Shiryo is just standing there. And Dylan was like crawling backwards. Leg lariat by Dylan Mattel. It connected on the side of the head of Shiryo. Shiryo, my man. Shiryo, my man, countered with whatever that is. It was like I didn't even see it. It was so fast. It was so fast. It was invisible to the naked eye. Cartwheel by Shiryo. Ooh, okay. Yes, you can just call it a kick. Followed by a bicycle kick. By Shiryo. Okay, Shiryo, my man, is working hard on Dylan Mattel. Again, I just set my graphics setting to fast. I just checked my CPU's temperature. Okay, no problems there. Here comes Shiryo. Okay, he got caught by Dylan between his legs. Shiryo got caught between Dylan's legs. And there was the, I guess you can call it an ass bump. I have no idea what to call that, so I'm just calling it the ass bump. Oh, look at that. Dylan with a keep up. Dylan is showing his athleticism. Well, no one is doubting your athleticism, Mr. Dylan Mattel. Kick to the midsection. Clothesline miss by Shiryo. Another clothesline miss. Dylan Mattel with a kick got caught. And it turned into a suplex. What variation? I don't care. It's a suplex, okay? It's a suplex. It's a suplex. It doesn't matter. Now another kick. A roundhouse kick right in the midsection of Dylan. Dylan is very good in dodging arm drag into an arm bar. See, I know that. And then there was like a series of moves that ended with Dylan Mattel hitting the floor, series of kicks, roundhouse kick, and then Dylan Mattel went back down on the floor. I'm calling it a floor because it looks like a floor. It doesn't look like a ring canvas. It looks like a floor. Irish whip by Shiryo. Shiryo, my man, with the Irish whip. Cartwheel. And a backflip. And into a suplex. Guess you can call it. It's not a belly-to-belly suplex. There's so many variations of the suplex. I don't remember the names of them, of all of them. And Dylan, okay, so I was wondering who was screaming, and it was Dylan who was screaming. I believe that was the second time I heard Dylan Mattel screamed. Shiryo with the knee, and Dylan Mattel screaming once again. Right now, Shiryo is on the offensive, and Dylan Mattel is the one taking the offense. Leg sweep by Dylan Mattel. That works. That always works. Dylan Mattel is about to try something new. That's not new. Kick, 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 kick. Kick to the side of the head. Are those new? I don't think those are new. Tell me if those kicks were new. And Dylan Mattel just looking at Shiryo. Here comes Dylan pulling Shiryo's hair. No hair pulling. If you're wondering why there are so many bald wrestlers, it's because they like to pull each other's hair. Okay, so a series of flips, back flips, front flip, cartwheel, another back flip, and it's all And it all ended with an elbow. And that is a very weird sounding cheer. It was like echoing. Maybe the cheer has some kind of reverb. Oh, speaking of reverb, I believe I can add some reverb to my. I installed a reverb. I forgot when, but it's it's some kind of plugin which you can add. Let's add maybe this. Okay. There you go. I just added some reverb to my microphone in OBS. Yeah. Okay. So I hope it improves my sound like 0.5 times. Here comes Shiryo with a roundhouse kick. I guess you can call it a decapitating kick, because if that was a sword, that would have decapitated Dylan Mattel. But it was not a sword. Shiryo went for the cover, only got a 2 count, and Shiryo is now. He was in some kind of a martial arts stance. Okay, I don't know what happened there. Maybe Shiryo tried to kiss Dylan Mattel, but missed. Okay, there was a series of moves by Dylan Mattel. I think I have to bring down my graphic settings back to between medium and high. Okay, so the crowd is cheering for Dylan Mattel. So it looks like Shiryo is the underdog in this match. And Dylan Mattel is taking his sweet time. What? Is the match over? Oh my goodness. So I don't know why Dylan Mattel went to the Tomahawk. And Shiryo just disappeared. Shiryo went into flames and disappeared. Oh my goodness. Oh, look at that, fireworks. Again with the fireworks. There you go. Lots of fireworks for everyone to enjoy. Let's take a screenshot of the fireworks. Okay. Fireworks. There you go. Watching the fireworks. So the match, I didn't even see the finish. I was talking too much, I guess. That I missed the finish. But regardless of the finish, we're now watching some fireworks. Well, that's not just some fireworks, that's a lot of fireworks. There you go. Fireworks. Okay, the fireworks ended. Oh, so sad. Okay, let's go back. Let's go back to the ring. Again, I'm doing this manually. Okay, we have some new people. Okay, so before the next match starts, let's go back to technical difficulties and let's de-render. Again, especially those that are doing a lot of movements. Okay, let's do this. De-rendering. De-render. We have Brackman Wilder. De-render. Mr. Brackman. Stuart Morgan. Okay, Stuart Morgan. Again, there's a lot of people watching. The only reason why you don't see them is because we even have Nightfire from Pulse Wrestling, WWE champion. Okay, so I think I got everyone. So let's go back to the main screen. Yeah, we're back for the next match. Again, via WWE, RWA Stardom. They have a pirate team. A pirate themed event right here. How did I know it's a the event is a pirate themed event? Well, look at that. There is a pirate ship right there. And there's a lot of signs, like the commentators wearing pirate outfit. There's a treasure chest. Look at that, R treasure chest. And let's see who this is. Oh, it's the gamer girl, Sybil Halsey. And she's a what is she wearing? I'm sure she's wearing something from a game, because that is her gimmick. Sybil Halsey's gimmick is the gamer girl. And her partner in crime, I don't know if they are still, they are still a team. Bert Turbo O'Neill, I don't see him anywhere. Maybe they are no longer a team. Someone just flew in. Okay, so he just flew in. His name is Owner. Okay, I can't de-render him now. Maybe I can right click on him. Right click. He's using a mesh body. So it will not work. Because if I de-render his mesh body, only the mesh body will disappear. He'll still be there. Or maybe I can do a quick one. Okay, a quick technical difficulties. And just to de-render Mr. Bidot. Bidot got de-rendered back. We're back live. We went off the air for like a couple of seconds. Let's take a look at the gamer girl, Sybil Halsey. Look at that. Sybil Halsey is wearing something super shiny. There's another one there. Okay. The gamer girl is super shiny and super bright. And the crowds are cheering wildly. I wonder who's coming. Who came out? It's... Okay. It's Victory. It's Victory. Rogue Champion, Victory. Okay, so Victory is also wearing a pirate outfit, although she's not a captain. And of course something is bouncing. Something is bouncing off her. Okay, so now she's breathing heavily. Match is about to start between the gamer girl and Victory. So let's go. I think I'm going to follow the gamer girl. Let's go. Let's go, gamer girl. Okay, setting up. So we have Victory versus the gamer girl. All of them are wearing shiny tights, because you can see their tights are shining. The tights are reflecting lights. Let's turn around the camera. Okay. Take down by Victory. So my guess is that is a headlock. Yes, it's a headlock. Victory got the gamer girl in a headlock. Arm drag by Victory. Okay, this is a good view. Let's go and take a screenshot of that. Okay, so they stopped moving for a few seconds. Why? Don't ask me why. I don't know. Okay, so the gamer girl with a reversal. Look at that. That it got reversed. And the gamer girl got dragged over. Okay, so was that a spear? A keep up by the gamer girl? So the good old granny. I thought this was a ladder match. I don't see any ladders in this match. Okay, leg lariat by the gamer girl. I don't see a lot of leg lariats in real life pro wrestling. Maybe it's hard to do. Gamer girl once again. I believe that was just a splash. Right? Right, good old granny? That was a splash or something? The background music is very appropriate for the gamer girl, because it's an 8-bit pirate music by Incompetech.com by Kevin MacLeod. You can download it for free. Just go to Incompetech.com. You know this music that that is playing in the background. That music. It's a pirate themed music. There's Victory. Okay, so my guess is Victory is grabbing a ladder. Of course, it's taking her a while to grab a ladder, because ladders are heavy, even though they're made of, lightweight metal, maybe aluminum. Is it aluminum or is it aluminium? I guess both words are correct. Aluminum Aluminium. Okay, ladders are now in the ring, courtesy of Victory. And the gamer girl is staying her sweet time lying on the floor. I believe she's just resting. Yes, I think she's resting. Right, good old granny. Okay, Victory is still not satisfied with. I guess she's satisfied with the ladder. I thought she was going to take another ladder under the ring. But if you look in the ring, under the ring, you won't see any ladders because this ring doesn't have a cover. Doesn't have a bottom cover, so you'll have access under the ring, and there are no ladders under the ring. So the ladder that Victory got, it came from nowhere. Okay, look at that. Victory just propped up the ladder. Okay, what do they have under the ladder or up above there? Let's see. Okay, so the title belt is up there. Look at that. You can see the title belt, and we see the gamer girl. We see the okay. So Victory is climbing up the ladder. Is she going to get? Is she going to get the title belt? Let's see. Okay, so I don't know what happened, but she just went down again. Okay, so this is a weird case of lag in Second Life right now. That is a very tall ladder because it's taking Victory a lot of time just climbing the ladder, and now she's having a hard time getting the belt. Maybe she needs to move the ladder a little bit forward or back, depending on where you view it. Okay, look at that. Now both wrestlers are on top of the ring. Okay, I guess Victory is waving to the fans. Hello, fans. And now they are fighting on top of the ring. Look at that. Not on top of the ring, but on top of the ladder. Wow, we are looking at some kind of video game punching technique. Those were super fast punches, and the gamer girl went down. And up there, we have Victory trying to grab the whatchamacallit. Oops, wrong button. Okay, look at that. Look at that. That was a good move by the gamer girl. What the gamer girl did was she knocked the ladder, hence knocking Victory as well. So she got two birds with one stone. She knocked the ladder down, and it knocked off Victory. Now what she has to do next is she needs to prop up the ladder, prop it up, and then climb it to get the title belt that is hanging on top of the ring. I'm not sure if this is the main event, but it surely looks like it. Here comes the gamer girl. Oh, what did the gamer girl do? The gamer girl just ran past the ropes. Maybe the gamer girl has some kind of intangibility power, like Shadowcat in the X-Men. Shadowcat has the ability to pass through anything. And victory is up. The gamer girl is still on the sand. Victory has another ladder. Again, look at under the ring. Okay, I'm going to turn my viewer. If you look under the ring, there are no ladders and under the ring. So where are the ladders? Victory. So where is Victory getting all these ladders? That is the question. Hey Victory, where are you getting all these ladders? Where are you pulling out all these ladders? And where did you hide them? Okay, Victory with a suplex, and look at that, the impact of the gamer girl landing on the ladder broke the ladder in half. Look at that. It broke the ladder in half. We have here a broken ladder. Good job. Okay, I don't think the gamer girl will get up from that. So we have the good old granny checking on the gamer girl. And I believe Victory has some kind of costume malfunction. Yes, I saw it but didn't. But okay, so again, my viewer is focused on the gamer girl. Okay, let's see what's okay, I think Victory is again going to attempt to try and get the ladder, which is a good idea, while the gamer girl is lying on the sand, watching the birds fly. Okay, the gamer girl is trying to get up. Yes, she's up. And she's in the ring once again. She's up and in the ring. Okay, okay, both of them are okay, so gamer girl just pulled down Victory, who was struggling to get the ladder. Okay, the gamer girl with the gamer cutter I just made that up on Victory. Okay. And now Victory is down. This is a chance for the gamer girl to climb up that ladder and take the title belt to win the women's championship. the good old granny checking on the gamer girl, and we see the gamer girl climbing. Oh, look at that! Look at that! She is climbing the ladder. She's on top of the ladder, and the title belt is just in front of her face. Go get it, gamer girl! Get it and win! Come on, climb a little higher. What is Victory doing? Victory is on the other side. Victory is on the other what are you doing, gamer girl? Look at that. Move to your right. Move to your right. Come on. Come on, move to your right. It's on your right. See? I think the gamer girl is still dizzy, or maybe she's still seeing stars. And the ladder is going down. The ladder is going down. And there goes the ladder. So what happened was a replay of what happened with Victory. And this is bad because the gamer girl hit her head on the steel stairs. What are you doing? What are you doing, ref? I was going to take a screenshot. And then you showed your ass. So look at that. The gamer girl hit her head on the steel stairs or steel steps. And the referee, the good old granny, is checking the condition of the gamer girl. So the gamer girl just moved away from the steel steps, and in the background we see Henry Parker, and in the ring we have Victoria. Is she going to retain as the women's champion? Because I don't know what she's doing. She's looking at the ladder. Maybe she's trying to converse or talk with the ladder. But I don't think the ladder will talk back or reply. And now both ladies are in the ring. And this time the gamer girl is dragging or pulling Victory's leg. Look at that. Victory can't move because of the gamer girl. The gamer girl blocked her chance of getting the title belt. But the gamer girl got stumped by Victory. Victory is up. Look at that. Victory is climbing up. She's climbing fast. She's climbing up and fast. You need to get up. Get up. Okay, so for some reason Victory stopped. Maybe she's waiting for the gamer girl. And here comes Victory with a double foot stomp. Okay, look at that. A double foot stomp on the gamer girl who was lying on the floor. So Victory went down with a foot stomp. A double foot stomp. I believe it was a double foot stomp. I could be wrong. And most probably I'm wrong, but doesn't matter. Whatever Victory did, it landed, it connected, and I'm sure it dealt a lot of damage to the gamer girl. But for some reason, the gamer girl is up and Victory is down. And here comes the gamer girl trying to climb up the ladder, and she's climbing up the ladder, the climbing, she's doing the climbing, and the title belt is right in front of her face. What is she going to do with it? Is she going to grab the title which is in front of her face, or will she wait for victory to recover before grabbing it? Let's take a look at victory. Victory is down there. Victory is still down there. Maybe Sybil or the gamer girl is thinking of doing something. Maybe look at that. Look at how close that is. Okay, it's right in front of her freaking face, and she's not trying to get it. What are you doing, Sybil? Okay, so Sybil decided to take victory out with a something, because all I saw was the gamer girl falling on top of victory. Was it a leg drop? Was it a clothesline? Was it an elbow? Was it a crossbody? Was it a moonsault? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what it is. What was important is whatever she did connected, and victory could be out. And if victory is out, then the chance of the gamer girl winning just multiplied exponentially. Okay, so here comes the gamer girl. Zooming out, zooming. There you go. Victory is flat, lying flat on her back on the floor. Okay, I think we have a new champion. Sybil is trying to grab the title. Is she going to get it? Is she going to get it? Will she get it? She's having a hard time. Yes, she did. Okay, look at that. New RWA Women's Champion. Okay. We have a new champion. So where's the fireworks? We have a new RWA Women's Champion and we don't have any fireworks. Why is that? Why is that? I am protesting this as if I can. But in any case, we do have a new women's champion, and her name is Sybil Halsey, the gamer girl, Sybil Halsey, with her new championship belt. Look at that. Where is it? I'm trying to focus on it. Yeah. Okay, there you go. Going to take a screenshot. Screenshot of the belt held by the gamer girl, Sybil Halsey, the new RWA Women's Champion. Yay! Look at that, and she is celebrating. Ah, there you go, there's the fireworks. Yay, fireworks! And she's walking towards the fireworks while lagging. Well, I'm the one who is lagging, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't freaking matter. There you go. There's the champion. There's the fireworks. Yeah, we're going to follow the champion because the champion needs following. Yay, look at that. Look at all the performers at the back of the ship. Let's go back in front. Okay. And there you guys go. More fireworks. Okay, enjoy the fireworks for the new champion. Happy New Year, everyone. Happy New Year. I guess you can say happy anniversary to RWA. Okay, what happened? The fireworks is over. No more fireworks? Let's go back in the ring. If there are no more fireworks, then we should go back in the ring. We're back in the ring. Okay. So the fireworks for the champion ended quite quickly. In the previous match, I guess it was with Dylan Mattel, the fireworks were like, it lasted forever. Okay, so the people are booing. Why are the people booing? What is that? Let's take a look at what's happening. We have the Golden Girl, we have Henry Parker, we have Krystalia, Arcane, Amante. I don't know what's wrong, but it looks like Henry Parker looks bored. Hey Henry, why do you look bored? And he's sitting on a cannon. And there are black lights. Ah, look at that, black light, not black lights, but black smoke. Black smoke suddenly appeared. You know what? RWA events are always a spectacle. They always have, you know, things happening. That's why you shouldn't miss an RWA pro wrestling event like Stardom. Okay, so what's happening there? Black smoke around the arena. And the fans are booing. I guess they are booing and cheering. Maybe they're expecting to see something. And someone is walking out from the back, and some people are walking on water, which is super weird. How are they doing that? They're walking on water. Says their person. We have Kalen Rain, and this guy is. We have Stone, and we have Jordan HILFIGER-JULES. We have Stone, Jordan, and Kalen Rain. And Jordan is still missing his body. So what's with the black smoke? I don't understand. I don't understand the gimmick of the black smoke. Okay, so Gold Old Granny is entering the ring, I guess. There's another group of people. They're coming out from the back as well. I'm not sure why Jordan HILFIGER-JULES is jumping around. Of course, Jordan has a shiny body, but Stone also has a shiny body. But obviously, Jordan HILFIGER-JULES used more baby oil than Stone. Stone used one bottle of baby oil, but Jordan HILFIGER-JULES took a bath in baby oil. Of course, we have Kalen Rain. Kalen Rain, obviously, look at that. Well, he has a drier skin than the two wrestlers. Maybe he doesn't like baby oil. Still, black smoke around the ring. Someone is walking the ramp, and let's see who this is. My guess is it's Malaki. Malaki. Yes, it's Malaki. First time I saw Malaki, he was a champion, and he's still the champion. It's been like what, years. Malaki is like the eternal champion of RWA, because no one can beat Malaki. Because if you look at the spelling of Malaki's name, it's Malaki, and in my language it's pronounced as Malaki, and in English it means big. So Malaki is big, and since it's big, he is the eternal champion. And I still don't get the black smoke. What's with the black smoke? Is this a black smoke match? Something like that? A black smoke match? By the way, I have one viewer. Anyway, to you, sir, who's watching, thank you very much for checking out the live stream. And you can always watch the event live in World in Second Life for a much better viewing experience. Okay, so the two person that came out with Stone, they just came down the ring. Again, we have Jordan HILFIGER-JULES and Kalen Rain. But they're just there to, you know, to lie, cheat, and steal, I guess. Right now, I don't know who the heel or who the baby face is, because all I'm hearing are booing. People are booing both of these wrestlers. Okay, so who am I going to follow? I think I'm going to follow Stone. Let's follow Stone. So Stone just went down, and now Stone is kissing the turnbuckle cover. Kalen Rain is complaining, but it doesn't matter. The referee will not disqualify the defending champion Malaki just because Kalen Rain complained. Stone charging with a clothesline that sent Malaki out of the ring, but for some reason, Stone went after him. I don't know. Maybe the referee pushed Stone. I think I did see the good old granny, the golden girl, gave Stone a little nudge. Maybe that little nudge sent Stone flying over the top rope. Maybe not. Maybe I'm just seeing things. Big boot by Stone. Well, that did not connect. Stone, that did not connect, sadly. Now you hurt your leg. What were you doing? That was a crazy ass move. Now you're going to regret it. We don't give Malaki an opportunity because, hey, he is a Malaki. Malaki who upgraded his hair, because before his hair won't load. His hair will only load once he's really close to my camera view. But now he has a much better hair. Well, being a champion means he has a lot of money, and obviously he can afford to buy new hair now. Which I guess he did. Now they're just trading slaps. Slaps here, slaps there. I call them slaps. There you go, baby slaps. Some slapstick humor there. And here comes Malaki. Malaki bouncing off the ropes. Malaki with a big boot. Nope, it wasn't a big boot, but a clothesline. And the people are booing. I don't know who they're booing. Could they be booing Malaki? Or are they booing Stone? Jordan HILFIGER-JULES has a lot of commentary towards Malaki. I'm sure those comments are not for Stone because they are part of the same group. The Jordan Stone Rain group. Of course, I'm still playing the background music, the pirate themed 8-bit background music. What kind of cover is that? I don't think that will get you a win, Malaki. You just covered the guy's leg. You must cover the body, not the leg. And Stone with a shove, a mighty shove that is. You just can't shove anybody. And he followed that up with a slap to the face and then a slap to the chest. Another slap to the face, a slap to the chest. This has turned into a slapping contest. Malaki bouncing up the ropes, and Stone just flipped him over. I think it's called back body drop. I think that is what it's called, back body drop. I could be wrong. I'm saying it slowly because I can't say it fast. Back body drop. There you go. I need to practice saying it. Again, for those watching, English is not my native language. There are words I'm having a hard time saying. And sometimes my grammar is incorrect. Okay, so Malaki is up after that back body drop. And we're back to slapping. Slap, 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 slap. Slap, slap. And that was Stone's third slap. Now he decided to punch Malaki down. Maybe Stone's slapping hand got hurt or something. Jordan HILFIGER-JULES is making a lot of noise outside the ring. He is obviously trying to distract Malakhi. Seriously, Stone, you won't pin Malakhi with slaps. You need to execute or do something better than slaps. Maybe try poking his eyes or hitting him on the groin. So there was a tie-up, but it immediately ended. And now they just paused for a second. They thought of what to do next. Okay, now that is like a two-handed smash. Yes, you can call it a two-handed smash. Like you're holding a two-handed sword and then you smash. No, you didn't slash, but you smashed your hands towards your opponent. I don't know how good a two-handed smash is. I think it would hurt more in real life if you hit someone with two hands. It's better to hit using your palm strikes instead of hitting with your fist, because your fist has bones, and once it connects to another person's bones, it will hurt a lot. What I'm trying to say is both of you will get damaged by hitting with your fist, so it's better to hit with your palm. Okay, so Stone is bleeding. This is a new discovery, ladies and gentlemen. Have you seen a stone that bleeds? Well, this is my first time seeing a bleeding stone. It's a miracle. If this was a religion, people will flock the arena, or people will look for Stone and worship him, because a bleeding stone. Okay, so I don't know what's happening, but that is some crazy noise, and I wonder who's doing that. Come on, don't use that sound effects anymore, please. Please don't use that sound effects anymore, whoever you are. It's so annoying. Once I find out who you are, I'm going to mute you and block you, because seriously, I can handle Dylan Mattel screaming, but that sound effects is a different kind of annoying. No, I'm serious. I don't know who made that freaking noise. If anyone's going to watch this, if you're watching this in the future, and you know who made that noise, please give me the name, because I'm going to block and mute the person, so that next time I won't hear that noise anymore. It's so annoying. Okay, it's very scandalous. Very scandalous. The people around me in real life, they all looked at me because of the noise. They thought someone died or something. They thought I was beating someone in real life. Okay, so we have Stone on the ropes, and I don't know what happened. So he basically just glided downward, and then Malakhi caught him, and now we're looking at a bear hug. The bear hug right there is a basic wrestling move, and a double arm slap by Stone to escape the bear hug. And I'm having a hard time saying bear hug. There are words that I'm having a hard time saying. Combination of words sometimes. Most of the times they are combinations of words like bear hug. I can't say it quickly. Bear hug. There you go. I just said it. So I need to practice saying those words together. Again, please tell me who made that really, really scandalous sound. It almost blew my ears off. Okay, so we're back in the ring. I don't think this is a no DQ contest because they're back in the ring. 1, 2, 3. That was a 3 count, good old granny. In fact, that was a 5 count. If you consider the time it took the referee to go down and start counting. Of course, the golden girl, the good old granny, is not having it. She is the law. Inside the ring, she is the law. Unless, of course, it's a no DQ match. But it's not a no DQ match. Malaki is old and dusty. Yeah, so it doesn't matter. Malaki can still wrestle. And he still looks young, look at that. Look at that. Look at that face. That face has never changed since the first time I saw him. It's the same old face. It's the same old body. It's the same old Malaki. Okay, so look at that. What kind of Irish whip was that? Stone was like slowly walking backwards. Okay, so this is nice. What is Malaki thinking? Okay, a kick to the left side or right side of Stone. Another kick to the right side. Another kick to the right side. I don't think this match will end in a good note. No, yes, that is illegal. The granny should count to 5. But where is the granny? Okay, spear by Malaki on the hanging stone. Hanging stone. And Malaki just stopped. I thought Malaki got disconnected because he just stopped there. He wasn't moving. And now he's dragging Stone back at the center of the ring. And Stone is now a bloodied Stone. Remember, you are watching a Stone that bleeds. Go outside and find a Stone. You will not find a Stone that bleeds. DDT, or is that a paradigm shift? I wish I had replay, instant replay. But my guess is that was it was either a your normal DDT, or it was a paradigm shift DDT. Both are DDT, so it doesn't matter. But if that was a paradigm shift, then that's a finishing move. Oh, we're back to slapping. So their go-to move is slapping. Okay, power bomb. There you go, power bomb by Malaki on the Big Stone. Big Stone got power bombed by a smaller guy.
And we have a cover, a 1 and a 2 and a 3. Nope. Good old Granny, the golden girl, said, "It's only a 2 count." And the crowd is shouting, "Holy crap." What's so holy about the crap? I don't know. But they're shouting, "Holy crap." Did somebody crap in the ring? It looks like Malakhi is also bleeding. But then again, Malakhi is a man. So expect him to bleed, but Stone is a stone, so you don't no one expects to see Stone bleeds, but he is bleeding right now. Kick to the midsection by Malakhi, big kick, and another power bomb, and this time he power bombed Stone out of the ring. Okay, so what list? Does Jordan HILFIGER-JULES think he's Chris Jericho? My goodness. The list. The list is so 2012. The list. It's no longer called the list. It's called the lexicon of something. Okay, referees counting. Stone is getting shinier and shinier as the match goes on. Maybe Stone is a polished stone. A polished stone. A bleeding polished stone. Okay, Stone is back in the ring. He, I guess you can say, he beat the count. At least that is something that he can beat. Beating the count. Okay, so why is the referee? There you go. I was wondering why the referee wasn't counting, and then as soon as I said that, the referee started counting. Again, we have Stone. Oh my goodness! We are now in the 3rd hour of RWA Stardom. This match has no time limit. It's a no time limit match. It can go on until tomorrow. And no one will stop them. But obviously, this match will not, it will not go on until tomorrow. Someone will get a win. Okay, so Stone got tired of slapping Malakhi. Now he's just, pummeling his back with his left arm. He's setting up Malakhi for a choke slam right there by Stone. Well, Stone is a lot bigger than Malakhi, so a choke slam is not out of the ordinary. What happened? What happened? That's it? Malakhi got beat with a choke slam. Okay, so that was anticlimax. I was just talking about the match ending until tomorrow. And then, after saying that, Stone choke slammed Malakhi, and the match was over. What are you doing, Malakhi? That was just a choke slam. You got choke slammed, and Maybe the Golden Girl is part of the group. Okay, there you go. We have a new champion, a new RWA champion. Okay, so I'm going to be honest here. It wasn't an impressive match. I don't know where the blood came from. So I wasn't. The women's match was a lot better. I don't know why. I'm just being honest here. It was fun, but I don't know. I don't know. It felt something was missing from the match. But anyway, so the new champion is Stone. Congratulations. I'm sure Malaki will become, a 100-time champion. Malaki is not going anywhere. I don't see Malaki going to VWE or going to RWA or even going to DCW. Well, he's already in RWA. Anyway, so I'm sure Malaki will bounce back and become 100-time RWA World Champion. But for now, the winner of the match is Stone in a very anticlimactic match. Very anticlimactic. Again, the women's match was a lot better than this one. It's not because that was a ladder match or anything. Or maybe I wasn't just invested with Stone since I haven't seen any shows of RWA for like a lot of weeks. Okay. Anyway, that's it. Let's take a picture of the bloodied champion wearing the title belt that he won from Malaki, the eternal RWA champion. The eternal. I'm surprised Henry Parker is not part of the show. Well, he's part of the show as a commentator. What I meant was he's not in the ring wrestling. Okay, fireworks! Yay! Fireworks for the champion. So there was like a moment of silence. It's like Malaki died. There was like a long moment of silence there. Maybe the people watching were shocked as well. They were shocked that Malaki got beat. Got beat that easily. Seriously, we're talking about Malaki here. Malaki, the eternal RWA champion. Okay, so anyway guys, unless there's another match coming, just watching the fireworks. Let's go watch the fireworks while looking at Malaki's bloodied head or bloodied face. Look at that. Yeah, that is a nice picture. That is a freaking nice picture. Let's take a look at that. Let's take a screenshot. Okay, so we're going to try and end with this. Look at that. Malaki hasn't changed in years. Well, he did change his hair. Because now his hair loads even at a distance. Before, his hair would load. He would appear bald when you look at him at a distance. Even if your draw distance, even if you have a long draw distance, his hair will still appear bald from a distance, and then his hair will appear as he gets closer to your viewer. Look at that. Fireworks. Nice picture right there. Maybe we can enhance it better with a super close-up like that. Oh my goodness, that's so good. Let's save that. Okay. I'm sure the commentators are saying something. Again, the commentators are Krystalia, Amante, Arcane, and the Tomahawk, Henry Parker. The officials were Adam Smith and the Golden Girl, good old Granny. We have a new women's champion, the Gamer Girl, Civil Halsey, and we have a new men's champion, which is Stone, and the two clowns. Stone and the two clowns. Okay, so I'm surprised the Young Gun, the men's and women Young Guns championship weren't defended in this event. Maybe they are saving it on another event. Maybe they're saving it for the next episode of Wild or something. Look how nice the skin of the avatar in Second Life has changed. Before, I'm not sure if Malakhi is using a mesh body. Hey Malakhi, since you're lying there and looking into the camera, are you wearing a mesh body? I want to know if you're wearing a mesh body. By the look of it, you're not. Let me... yes, look at that. He's not wearing a mesh body. Good old Malakhi right there. So you can still look good. If you have a good skin, you can still look good with the classic avatar body. A lot of players or a lot of residents are like investing Linden dollars or saving Linden dollars to buy a mesh body, which you don't really have to buy a mesh body. You just need to get a really good skin. Look at Malakhi, he has a really good skin and he looks good. And he still looks young. Imagine that. So if you're new to Second Life and you see all these mesh bodies walking around and you think and you look at your default classic body, don't worry about it. Just go find a good skin and just find a good skin and you're set. Don't have to spend money or a lot of money on a mesh body, because a mesh body, although there are free mesh bodies, the problem with free mesh bodies is that it has limited options. But if you want to spend on if you want to get a mesh body, you'll have to save Linden dollars. You have to spend Linden dollars, and Linden dollars in Second Life is the same as real cash. It has real life monetary value. Anyway, I guess that's it. That's it for RWA Stardom. So next, I'm not sure if they're going to be back next week. Usually RWA has a break, a 1-week break after an event. I'm not sure. We're just going to find out if in an announcement or notice. They always send out a notice in their Facebook page, in their Twitter account, and in the in-world RWA fan group. Okay, so I guess we're just going to watch the fireworks. Why not? There you go. And that was RWA Stardom, 2nd year anniversary of RWA, which is also, well, not today, but it's also the 17th birthday of Second Life. So guys, if you have any comments, questions, or reactions, post them in the comment section. If you want to support the channel, you don't have to donate anything, don't have to give money. All you have to do is use the links in the description of the video. Like the video, share to your friends, and subscribe to the channel. That's it. Thank you very much for watching, and see you next time. Bye bye.